Everybody, I want to hop on right quick because I thought about something. I said I want to share this idea or thought with you. Do you use natural disasters as your curriculum? And when I say that, I'm saying, do you use it as a teachable moment for your children? Of course, you need to gauge on how much your individual child can handle at their age, at their physical age or their emotional age, because a child, when I say physical age, some children are very mature from their ages. You can have a 7-year-old who is super duper mature that can handle heavier topics, and then you can have a 14-year-old, for example, that they're older in age, but emotionally, their emotional age is well below their physical age. So you need to make sure that you gauge it based on each individual child. But with that being said, today my family was able to help with the disaster relief for those who have been affected by Hurricane Florence. So I decided to use that as a teachable moment for my children, because it really has supposed to be really, really terrible over here in my area. Some kind of way it passed us. We had got rain and different stuff like that, but we didn't get the flooding and all the stuff that they predicted that was going to happen. Hi. So, hey, Louisa. But we didn't get it like that. But then other people, neighboring areas and places, they really got it really, really bad. So today, one of the things that we did today was help with we got some stuff to help with the disaster relief, and then we also helped try to organize the things with and it wasn't just us, it was our whole congregation that was there. So we was able to help with some of our friends, like unloading stuff and putting stuff in their relative areas, trying to get everything organized for tomorrow, because it's a two-part thing. Today is just basically we bring whatever we want to bring to support the efforts, and then organize it and pack it up. And then tomorrow is literally going to be the closing day, in which we everything that has been gathered will be then loaded on the trucks and then sent off to their relative areas, to those who are in need. And so I use that for a teachable moment. Now, I'm not gonna lie, we are tired because it was hot. Hot to us, maybe not hot to other people, but so it was hot, but we use it as a teachable moment for our children and also ourselves, because it was really a moment for us to be grateful for what you have, because something as simple as a bottle of water means so much when you don't have clean water. Non-perishable food means a whole lot when you have no food. You can go from a place where you have everything. A lot of these families had everything. They had their own homes, they had their families and everything like that, and now they're separated, or someone may have passed away, or they just lost everything that they have, or their properties or homes are so damaged that they're not livable anymore, they're condemned, or they didn't have flood insurance because their area didn't require them to have flood insurance, and now their homes are in need of, or desperate need of, repair, and they don't have the money to fix it because their insurance would not do it, because they don't have flood insurance. So it's a lot that's going on, and so we kind of use it for a teachable moment to let our children see that they need to think outside of themselves. And just because everything is relatively okay today, that doesn't mean that that can be the case tomorrow. So right now we need to pay it forward. We need to help, because you never know when that time will come and you're going to be on the receiving end of someone else being showing appreciation and gratitude and just trying to help. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to go back and do the part 2. But with all that being said, yeah, moments like this, Louisa, she said so true. It's moments like this where you really can just be grateful, because this week has been a very, very, very difficult week for me, to say the least. It seems as if everything was just that could go wrong was going wrong this week. I try to come on and be happy because I do live videos every single day on Facebook. And I come over here every now and then on YouTube and do videos, but I go live every single day now for Facebook. So if you want to see me live, hey, no name Willie. So if you want to see me live every single day, I talk about various different topics. I talk about some homeschooling stuff. Then I talk about health and wellness. Then I just talk about fun, nonchalant things. And then I also share experiences and stuff like that. So it's a whole array of stuff. And sometimes I'm even cooking. So I show you how I use my essential oils in the kitchen. I also show you recipes and different stuff like that. So I do them live all the time on Facebook every single day. And then I said, well, let me share this with my YouTubers as well, because I don't want to forget my YouTubers, because I appreciate you guys. And so if you want to follow me on Facebook so you can get those notifications, my name is Tina Jacobs Ramsay. That's Ramsay. You can also follow me at Homeschooling and Oils on Instagram. Of course, you follow me now on YouTube, and also Facebook, because I have a business page as well. But it just made me just really sit down and just think, when I was going through all my little things, let me get back to going through all my little things. Some of the things, in case you're wondering, have you ever been in a situation where as soon as your warranty go out on a certain appliance, your appliance breaks, and then you have an extended warranty, but then you call about your extended warranty, and then you find out that the part that broke on your appliance is not covered on the extended warranty? So then you are pushed to purchase something, and that purchase was a dryer for me. We was trying to be cost effective and everything, which we're really working hard to try to keep what we have and repair what we have, if all necessary. But in this case, we don't have any experience with washers and dryers and all that good stuff. So my husband and I had to actually, I called the repair person that deals with the company that's supposed to deal the warranty, but they didn't, and said I would have to pay like a $95 or $100 fee just for them to come out and look at it, and then charge another fee for the repair, and then another fee for the part. So that's like 3 different fees. And the last 2 are tentative based upon what you need, how much it costs on your model number, and how much they're going to charge you for the services rendered based on an hourly or 30-minute time frame. So it could go up. So after we really thought about it, we ended up realizing that it would have cost more for us to repair our dryer than to purchase a new dryer, which I don't really care for home shopping stuff. So I'm in Lowe's like this, oh, I don't really like being in Lowe's. So I was frustrated and aggravated yesterday with that. And then come home, the refrigerator, that broke. The water dispenser and the ice maker stopped. But at least the rest of the refrigerator worked, so that's fine. We have a pitcher that we do all our purified water in, so that really wasn't a big deal. One stove burner stopped working, and then another thing happened. The door on our van, the driver's side door, would not open. And one sliding door wouldn't open. So I'm like, no, what is going on? So needless to say, it was not a great day yesterday, or this week in general. But then when I thought about all the things that's going on with people who has been dislocated from their and then devastated from Hurricane Florence, and this thing is still going on, and right now self-reflecting and praying about it, I see that my situation was like this, but I made it like this. well, let me, for camera purposes, I want to give you, I made it like this, something this tiny, I made it like this. And when I take the time to flip it around and really think about, hey, yeah, my washer went out. I mean, my dryer went out. Yeah, my vehicle is starting to act up and I'm going to have to go get that repaired. Yes, my part of my refrigerator broke, but the other part is working that I really, really need. When you start thinking about stuff like that, and then you think about individuals who's lost everything. They don't have a home. They lost some of their relatives. They're sick. Some of their fur babies, they can't find them. They're stuck in they're trying to get things fixed that was not covered on their insurance because their area wasn't deemed a flood zone, so it wasn't required for them to get flooding insurance. So now their home is underwater with they have no option of getting it repaired. Some people have savings, some people don't. Some people have health issues, some people don't. But at all, whether they have health problems or whatever or not, they're all affected in some kind of way. They're miles and miles away from their homes. Children can't go to school if they go to public school. A lot of the areas, they don't have stores. They can't get stuff coming in on certain areas because of all the flood water still there. Some of the bridges are out. So when I thought about all of this, so that's why I'm so glad we went to go help with disaster relief. Because it really made me sit back and think and self-evaluate, self-analyze myself and say, wait a minute, Tina. True, all this stuff happened, but all those are fixable. You still have a roof over your head. Your vehicle, the door may not work at the moment, but it still run. Your refrigerator may have one of the pieces not working, but the rest of it still works. Your stove, one of the burners may went out, but you still have 3 functional burners that's still working. So when you start when you take the time to flip a negative situation, you can find something positive. And it took me, my family and I going outside ourselves, helping someone else in order for me to really sit back and say, and be grateful and thankful and like, wow, my situation really wasn't that bad. But I made it bad. It really wasn't that bad. So I just wanted, so it made a good teachable moment, not only for my children and my family, but for me as well, to search deep within myself and really see the big picture. Because sometimes we see through blinders, just this bit, but we need to see the big picture. And so I just want to share that with you guys on how you can use any moment as a teachable moment. However, you do have to gauge based on your child's emotional age and physical age, whether or not they can take it. You can give it to them in little bite-sized pieces. If you have a more sensitive natured child, you can tailor it in such a way that you let them know about it. Oh, you're welcome, Louisa. You can let them know about it, but not too much about it that will make them stressed or overwhelmed. But just enough so they can have self-awareness that it's more than just them. And with children that are older, but still emotionally, they're smaller emotionally. Their age may be 14, 13, 12, but they're all younger, but their emotional age is very, very below their physical age. Yes, I'm Louisa. We all need reminders. I'm so glad that we did that today. Hopefully we'll be able to be involved in part 2. Tomorrow I'm going to include it. If we are, I'm going to include it as part of their homeschool for their community service, because we do community service as well. So instead of doing what we normally do for community service, we'll be able to do this instead. And then they will also just catch up with the rest of their work later on that day after they rest a bit. Then they can catch up on the rest of their work later on that afternoon or evening. But I just want to just hop on right quick. She said, love to brothers and sisters. Yes, we love our brothers and our sisters. They are just amazing. And just walking in and seeing how many people was already there before we even got there, and how much work they have already done before we even got there. And everybody have their own things and all problems that they're going through, but yet everyone had a smile on their face, trying to get everything organized, because we see the big picture. It's not about us. It's about them. making sure that they have what they need, and make sure that that's one less thing that they have to worry about. So it was very fun shopping for someone else. Now, I shopped for myself yesterday and it was not enjoyable, but when my husband and I went to the store shopping to help, it was very fun. It was very enjoyable, and it was just I don't know. Can't even find the right word at the moment, but it was better. I mean, if I could just do that all the time, if my budget permits, if I could just do that all the time, I love that. But anyway, but just do what you can, and any little bit help. I didn't have a lot to do as much as I would like to have done because I had a dryer. But my parents also helped with that as well. Yes, Louisa, contentment, being content. So I got me just a regular old dryer without all those little bells and whistles. I got a regular, the cheapest one they had in there, and went old school as I can get, because I find that this new stuff, it breaks down too fast. And even if the whole thing don't break down, the computer dials and stuff mess up on it. And then if that messes up, you might as well just go ahead and buy something else, because it's going to cost too much to fix it. So I just want to share my story with you guys right quick about that, about, like Louisa said, being content, looking outside of yourself so you can buy a new one. No, I did not want to buy a new dryer. We went to different used places. We went to new places that sell only new product, places who sell used. And then we said that then in the last scenario, beginning scenario, we was like, let's just fix what we have. Well, at the end of the day, it costs more to fix what we had than to go out and buy a new one. So we went ahead and bought a new one. You too, Louise. We went ahead and bought a new one, and because it cost too much to fix the old one, I'm like, it was a $50 difference, I think, between repairing the old one and getting a new one. And see, we had to weigh the pros and the cons. Okay, you may have $50 left, or you may have $50 that you don't have to pay for your older one that you could put in your pocket. But what if that part is defective or it doesn't work? That dryer is still not under warranty for the first year, or if you have a problem. So we end up saying, okay, we're going to spend that extra $50 to get something brand new. When you buy a brand new washer within the first year, whatever goes wrong with it, they fix it. Whatever store that you get it from, like Lowe's, they'll come in and fix it, whatever the problem is within that first year. Whereas if we just would have got the part fixed and something happens, then it was all on us again, probably doing the same old thing again. So when we weighed the pros and cons, it was more better for us to buy a new one. But we got a new one, but we got like the lowest of the low. The lowest of the low. No bells and whistles, just a simple dryer. They asked me, what do you want? I said, I just want a dryer that works, and I don't want it to be expensive. I don't care if it's not pretty, because as long as it dry our clothes effectively and it's energy efficient, I don't care. I know the only thing I care about is that I don't want no ritzy, sedity little dryer, and then it breaks the panel, and then I'm looking like, dude. So I'm like, give me the most common, most simplified dryer you have, and that's what I got. It's not all gorgeous like most of them dryers out there, but guess what? It served the purpose and it do the job. And we already used it 3 or 4 times since we had it yesterday, and it's doing great. So sometimes you don't need all that stuff. I think watching TV or seeing them commercials make you think you need that new best whatever, and you really don't need it. So that's what's happening with us, you guys. Thank you, Louisa, from tuning in and also commenting. I enjoyed talking with you. I'm also going to have some giveaways that's going to be going on as well. For those of you who do not know, I co-authored a book with another homeschooling mom called Kinetic Spelling for Active Learners. So if you have a child that is an active learner, that is a wiggly learner, that has a short attention span, that loves to move, then we're teaching you a way that you can embrace that movement in a positive way and use it as a funnel in order to help them learn how to spell, help them with reading and all kinds of little stuff. So I will be doing a giveaway as soon as Amazon send me my box. I will be doing a giveaway for that and also sharing the link where you can also get your own if you didn't win the giveaway. And I'm also going to do a video where I'm explaining the whole book to you, walking you through step by step, lesson by lesson. And also my son and I are currently working on, or getting ready to start working on, videos for each lesson. So if you get a little confused on it, we're going to show you how the activities look, how it should look. Of course, you can do it however you would like, but for some of us, like me, sometimes you can read something all day long and you kind of get it, but when you see a visual content, a visual video, then it clicks. So for those of you who need that visual stimulation, my son and I, and I'm seeking with my daughter also help as well, we're going to be showing you how the lessons look, the activity part of it. And I'm going to be explaining to you in detail about the book and why we started doing this, because my son has high functional autism. He has dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. Not really severe on dyscalculia, because he has been doing so much better with his math this year for some reason. I don't know what it is, but everything is clicking. My daughter, the only thing she has issues with is dyscalculia, which is math, learning difference. Not disability, but learning difference. Because I don't like learning disabilities, because I feel like a child is not disabled or incapable of learning. They just learn differently, and being that they don't learn the same way that is mainstream education teaches, then somehow we put the label on that something's wrong. It's not something wrong. It's just that we have to approach them on the way that they learn from they have a learning difference, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So once you figure out the way they learn, then you can unlock so many different things for them. And so the curriculum that my friend and I are doing, we're trying to give children that learn differently, children who have learning differences, a platform to succeed. And this is just our first book, but we're coming out with several other different books that eventually we're going to cross all subjects, all grade levels as well. A lot of things are in the works, and we hope that these curriculums and different stuff help you as much as it has helped and touched our families as well. We're trying to share some things that we have learned along the way with our unique learners, and show you techniques and different things that have worked with us, and also challenging the child at the same time. This is not a dumbed down curriculum. This is a curriculum that builds the child's confidence gradually by starting out a little easy, and as it gradually progresses, it gets more and more difficult, but in such a way that it's not overwhelming for the child. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot more stuff coming up. As soon as I get my box from Amazon, then I will show it to you. And walk you through everything, every step of the way. You will have videos that you can look at for each lesson. We're trying to make this a very enjoyable learning experience for not only the child, but the parent as well, so that you won't have any guessing games. You will have everything that you need. And of course, you can contact me anytime you want at Tina Ramsay, which is RAMSAY, at homeschoolinganoils.com. And also you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing giveaways on all those social media forums, here, Instagram, and YouTube. Here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So as soon as I get my box, you guys, you have a great thank you, Louise. It's been a pleasure talking with you this evening. I'm getting ready to kick back my feet and relax. I'm going to tell you a little something. I'm a health and wellness coach, and I love chemical-free, plant-based living, but I think today is going to be a cheat day. I think I taste some ice cream coming my way. So I'm getting ready to cheat a little bit and eat me some ice cream. Do you ever cheat a little bit? I think everybody do. You just don't want to admit it. Oh, you just finished your convention? Ooh. We can talk later, because we can't tell everybody. You know we have to keep it a secret until they go. It's so hard holding everything in. It's so hard holding everything in when you know that different friends haven't went yet. And you can't be like, and so we can talk because we both seen it. It's amazing. I love the videos. I love it makes just think. It makes us think. So we can talk today. You know, you can contact me on private message on Facebook anytime. And I'll try to hook up with your girl. You have a great rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me thus far, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me see, can I figure out how to shut this thing off? It's been so long. Bye, you guys. I enjoyed it.